Hello everyone, it's Edge here for Trend Capital, and on today's video we're looking at TRX or Tron. It's actually one of the few coins that I actually regularly use as an altcoin, just for the fees that it has. Very nice ones for example changing or moving funds between exchanges. But regardless of that, let's check out the early webcasts that I got prepared for you. Today we're going to be focusing on the macro picture, and let's start right away. So macro, couple of things here. Overall, I'm considering this peak of January 2018 as the high, as a wave 1 or wave A. Again, that was around 34 cents all the way from, what is that, 0.15 cents. So massive gains here, 23,000%. Just something that I can't really even imagine. But again, a couple of different variations. Wave 1, wave 2 here. Why is wave B here? Because again, based on time, generally if the second structure here, that is part of the original one as well, is taking longer than the first structure overall, it is more often to be a B wave than a wave 2. But here it still fits as a wave 2. So if this again is something else, we could be considering this as another wave 1, 2, potentially. But again, it is also possible that wave B here is already put in place, and we are going to be looking for that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. Why is that even a consideration? Is because we have this coming up in 3. It looks way better as a 3-way structure in my opinion, based on the structures. Again, we're using log scale. Without log scale, can't really put down any kind of structure there. But yeah, for that reason, both of these still on the table, but both are seemingly kind of bullish views. Now, the next low that we put up, or put down, I don't know how to say that, but after this wave 1 or wave 8 top is this low here that was put in June 2021. Got a few different variations on this midterm count from these highs, so let's zoom in a bit into daily time frame and take a look at those. Now again, this is the bearish count first. This is considering the fact that we have potential fall wave here. It's possible to label this as an ABC as well, where we have A, B and then C, where this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both are fine, which again allows us to take even this high with this B wave. But again, it is possible that that B wave is already done here at these highs, because we had a high on the RSI and we took out lows with this move already to the downside. Not the prettiest wave 4 here or a wave 1 either, but this is one way to label this. Again, as this wave B did not take out the low of the origin, we can have this as a 5-way structure going up, looking for some kind of 3-way structure coming down. Probably a double zigzag I would be labeling it, or into here, where we would have a structure over WXY here into that B wave, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a diagonal into 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Definitely not the prettiest, and we don't even have a good divergence here on daily, but that is the way I could be ending the count, up in these highs around 14 cents. And yeah, since then we've had some kind of move to the downside already. There is some kind of divergence already in play. Maybe this can be labeled as a 5-wave coming down, but you would need to look into smaller time frames, and I haven't done that for this analysis yet. But again, assuming it is, we could be looking for an early wave 1 already established for that C wave again downwards. This is the bearish count. The bull count is saying that okay, we had that ABC as mentioned to the downside, and then 5 waves into that wave 1 top, wave 2 with that same WXY coming down, and again it's not as good, because again this wave 2 took quite a long time in comparison to that wave 1. And you can see here you almost took out 2.618, which is not really typical for wave 2s, but those do happen sometimes. And it is possible again with similar, same labeling, having this as a wave 1 of a lower degree, and have that. But again, as we have taken out the highs of previous wave 1, it's not always that positive of an outlook. Generally, we would want to see a 5 wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that does not take out the high, because again, it is less probable to see a truncation than to see a wave 1 of lower degree. But again, this is still possible to label it as such, and this is the only way I can see a bullish count happening on that scenario. And at this point, again, we would have a 1, 2 already in place, and well, not really fitting too well into this idea of having this as a third wave internally. Maybe we have some kind of a ABC here to be created: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, ABC, and then 5 waves again to create that ABC structure here. Sorry, from here for that third wave, because we are again looking for that diagonal. Just because again the first structure here looked like a 3 wave. Okay, so the bullish scenario is not the most likely in my opinion. I still like the bearish idea a bit better. Now, of course, there has to be some kind of more of a mega bear structure, where we're going to be zooming out back into this idea where I talked about this idea that we had a wave A or wave 1 here, and then had a wave B here, and then again looking for that C wave to target the lows of wave A. And in here again we had that potential 5 wave here as a wave 1. That again same ABC structure that we could establish here on the bearish midterm bearish count, where this is the intermediate ABC going up, and that would be just a counter structure, and instead of wave A, B, C like we had on the more general bearish count, we'd have that as a 1, 2 coming down. So much more bearish of a view and targeting these lows. So what do I consider the most probable? Is the first one that I showed you, the bear count here, more likely to target these lows of 4.5 cents, more likely to me than looking for any of these lows. But again, if crypto market gets on a roll, we could just hold these lows and go with a bull count as well. But again, anyway, for me is giving out setups, and we have clear invalidations. If we get down lower, and especially I want to be looking for this short opportunity here. Let's go a bit smaller time frame. If we have or think this as a 5 wave structure, as some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we could be looking for a short somewhere around 13.5 cents against the high here, 14.5 cents. The current structure here does look bullish. We do, however, have some kind of divergence here, where we could be expecting some kind of drop soon, and potentially even looking for a structure of this sort. Again, the only issue with this one is that this, even if it is a 5 wave structure, it can be part of this structure over here, where the continuation of this is already happening. So again, could be even going smaller time frame, look for this as a 5 wave structure. Potentially, I don't think this is the best exchange here or Binance for this one at the moment, but you could be looking for some kind of retracement again against the high, and as a trade for the lower side again, based on these counts. But again, those are the things that I wanted to share with you on TRX or Tron. If you're interested in getting signals, check us out on constitutes.capital.com, and you can find the link to the Discord from there, and you can get the links in there as well for that service. But again, for the trade setups, you can join the Discord as well from there, from constitutes.capital.com Discord, or join now. You can find it from there. But that's all for now. Again, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next videos. Bye bye.